Hey everyone, it's Zara and I'm back to film a plan with me. This is using a kit from Pixel Cloud Co. and it is a small world themed kit. I chose to use this kit, one, because it was just really colorful and summery, and then two, I thought it was nice just because we were going to visit my grandma this day, or this week, and then my sister as well. So, it was a small world, even though we don't see each other often, we still got to see each other, during this time. So I am just laying everything down right now. It does have some gold foiling on it. So I pulled in some date covers or date numbers from Planneresque to put with them. The kit comes with date numbers, but they're not foiled, so I just prefer to use foiled ones with them. And also the ones that come in the kit have like the white background in them, and I like the way it looks, with the clear background of the foiled stickers, if that makes sense. So anyways, I am just laying everything down. This week started a little bit of the busyness. You don't really see it as much, but at work we've been losing a lot of technicians. We had one leave, I think in June, because she got a new job, and then we had two leave in July. So we had one leave this week and we had one leave the next week, and then we had our hours cut, just because we always typically see our hours cut for a little bit in the summertime. And then it was just really busy because we just recently had, within the last 3 weeks from this video, we have more hours that our pharmacy is open. So this is the week that it kind of starts, just because we start to lose more people. But next week is when it's, I believe it's next week is when it gets really crazy. So first thing I'm marking on Monday is that I had a workout in the morning. That little dumbbell sticker is from Littlest Paper Co. And then I did some planning, so I just used this munchkin that has just like all of her planning stuff out and about. And then I did some unpacking from the weekend. We had gone to the cabin for 4th of July weekend. And then that little suitcase is from Planner Frenzy. I also did some cleaning this day. I just cleaned off my desk because it was just getting really messy with all of my stickers everywhere and planner kits. So I just used a spray bottle from Nikki Plus 3. And then I had a YouTube binge, so I used a little thing from the kit. And then I marked work using a Littlest Paper Co. prescription bottle. One thing I will say about the kit is I just feel like there's like the big half boxes, and then the quarter boxes are just a little too small. So I feel like I used a lot of white space in the kit, or in this spread, but I almost wish there were more quarter boxes or, kind of third box size, just to kind of add a little bit more variety. But I made do, definitely. And then I did a workout on Tuesday morning using a dumbbell sticker from the Hummingbird Planner, and then I did some filming, so I used a munchkin from Once More With Love. Then this day I signed up for LastPass, which my fiance had been telling me I needed to sign up for a while, to store all of my passwords and stuff. So I used a computer from Paperbow Prints, who's no longer open, to mark that in. And then I played some Animal Crossing, so I used a Coffee Monsters Co. Animal Crossing doodle for that. And then I went to work again, and I marked work the same way that I did on Monday, that I'll use all week, with the flag and the Littlest Paper Co. prescription bottle. So Tuesday, this was one of our technician, Brooke. It was her last day, so I just used kind of like the sad munchkin. And then we also worked late this day. It was just busy, and I think we stayed till like 10:30, filling prescriptions because we just had so many left to do. So I used just another munchkin sticker just to mark down that we had to work late. So on the one hand, it was her last day, but I got an extra half an hour with her because we worked late. So, pros and cons. And then I'm trying to move things around because I wasn't quite sure on the spacing. So then on to Wednesday. I was listening to My Favorite Murder. So I used this I think it's like a music note sticker from Clever Gal Crafts to mark that in. And then I went to work again. While I was at work, my dog had a grooming appointment, or maybe it was like shortly after I came home from work. So that was just nice because she was all clean from going to the lake. She got really itchy. She's gotten really itchy the last couple of times we've been to the lake. So it was nice to have a grooming appointment so then she could wash all the lake off of her. And that like shampoo bottle is from Lexi Kylie Designs. I did another workout this day, so I used a tennis shoe sticker from, who is that from? That's from Piper Paper Company. And then this day I like weeded my garden, so I had just tons of weeds like in all of our like rock beds and everything. So we just spent a good like hour out in the yard weeding everything. And that garden sticker is from the Littlest Planner. I love it because it has the little mandrake in it. And then that night we played a game on the computer called Overcooked, which was just kind of fun. We haven't played it in a while because we beat the game, and then these were like some bonus content levels or something like that. So I used a munchkin to mark that in. Moving on to Thursday, I did another workout, and then this day I edited and uploaded some videos. And so I was trying to figure out here what I wanted to do, because I kind of wanted a checklist, but there weren't any flag checklists in the kit. So I ended up just pulling in an icon and just layering the edit and upload scripts from Paperbow Prints next to the paperclip from the Littlest Planner. And then this day I called my grandma and I used a munchkin from Once More With Love to mark that in. Then in the like late morning before I went to work, I just did some cleaning. So I used a clean the house sticker from Polished Patterns, and then I went to work. And then work this day was really stressful. Our phones were down for a good chunk of the day. So then we can't use our drive-through because that's connected to the phone system as well. And you know, it just kind of makes everything a little bit more stressful, even though you don't have phone calls coming in. And then we also had someone in to look at, we had like something in our pharmacy that was broken. It was our conveyor belt. And so that guy was looking at it, but of course the motor was like right under the pharmacist computer where I usually verify prescriptions. And so it was just kind of like I was in his way and he was in my way, and just kind of made for a little bit of awkwardness there. So I used this like kind of stressed out work munchkin to mark all of that in. So then moving on to Friday I had work in the morning, and then I put in a Bath & Body Works order this day, and I think I might have done some shopping after work as well, but I used these little shopping bags from Jalen Paper Co. to mark it in. And then we took our dog to the kennel this day just because we were going to be gone for the weekend. Originally we were going to have a birthday party for my niece, but then my niece, I think both of my nieces, maybe my nephew too, but they had some colds, and so my sister didn't want my grandparents to come over, so we ended up kind of changing around the plans. So we still went on the visit, but it was a little different than originally planned. So that little kennel sticker is from Stella Bow Sticker Co. And then I did another workout using a dumbbell kettlebell sticker from the Hummingbird Planner. Then this night it kind of annoyed me. So my phone, I thought my phone screen was broken. Long story. On Saturday I figured out that it was my phone screen protector, not my phone screen, that was broken. And I felt like really, really dumb. But I had put in like an insurance claim to get my phone screen fixed. And then, you know, we had it all set up that they were just going to come fix my phone screen and then, you know, be on their way. Well, then they called and they said, well, we don't have the parts, and you can either ship your phone into us and it'll take 2 weeks, or you can just buy a new phone for another, you know, $200. And so it kind of made me mad just because, you know, it went from being, because obviously I don't know anyone that would send in their phone unless there was no other option. Like I can't be without my phone for 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever it was. So I just have this like annoyed munchkin to mark that in because I signed up to get a new phone. Then I found out my phone wasn't broken the next day, and so then I had to like mail the new phone back to them, and it was a whole thing. But this day I was just kind of annoyed because it was just frustrating. So then this night we played a game with my fiance's friends. So I used a laptop sticker from the Hummingbird Planner. So then on Saturday, that was when I realized my screen protector was broken, not my phone. So I used this crying munchkin because I felt so dumb. Then we went to my grandparents' house this day, so I used this car sticker from Lexi Kiley Designs. And then on the way up, we stopped at this burger place called Pete's Hamburgers. It's in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, if you ever have the chance to go. It's been there for like 120 years or something crazy like that. One of my favorite burgers in the entire world. So I used this burger sticker from the Littlest Planner to mark that in, that we stopped there. And then we went to my grandparents' house, so I just marked down a couple of things that we did on this little checklist. And then after we were done visiting with my grandparents, I used this car sticker from Planneresque to mark down that we drove to my sister's house. So basically, since my sister was worried about the kids getting my grandparents sick, even though she was pretty sure it was just a cold, she just canceled. Like, we were all going to go to my sister's house originally first. So we went and visited my grandparents and then decided that we would still go and see my sister afterwards, because we wouldn't be exposing my grandparents to any germs the kids had after that, if that all made sense. Just have to be super cautious in this day and age. So anyways, so then on to Sunday, my sister and I did yoga first thing in the morning, and that yoga mat is from Paper Bow Prints, who's no longer open. And then we went for a walk with the kids, so that tennis shoe sticker is from Exo Mama Plans. This day I was buying my best friend's birthday gift on Etsy, and so I used this munchkin that's like making it rain money to mark down that I was doing some shopping. And then I did some baking with one of my nieces this day, and this little sprinkle sticker is from Jalen Paper Co. And it was really fun to bake with her. She was kind of a messy baker, but it was very fun. She's 4, so definitely, a little bit wild and crazy. But we had a lot of fun, and basically we just made cupcakes and celebrated my niece's birthday with like a Zoom party instead. So my grandparents logged on to Zoom with us, and then my parents called as well from Idaho. And so I used this munchkin holding a present to mark down that we had like a Zoom party instead of an in-person party, which it was fine. It's, not what we expected it to be, but it was a good way to celebrate it with what we had. And then at the end of the night, we drove home this day just because we had to pick up our dog from the kennel early the next day. And so it was easier to drive back this night. So that car sticker is from the Sticker Genie. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will just catch you in my next video. Bye now.